What's up, guys? The Lazy Goldmaker here. It's been 2 weeks. Time to take a look at how my road to 100 million gold is going. So, first, we'll take a look at my battle pet slipping realms. A shoulder rib, 2 battle pets sold, 1 ore eater. That's nice. Hydral beer cub, whatever. 13,000 gold. That's good, I guess. Just sold on 1, and I've been posting for 2 weeks, but one day I got some sales. Moon Fair. Well, I forgot to take a picture of the mailbox here. We just had a single sale, a mojo for 5,700 gold, so that's some gold, I guess. Darkmoon Fair has been a slow realm in general. Then we have Das Consortium bringing in a nice and big juicy mailbox from the German realm. Highlight, of course, being the Crimson Dreadwing pup for 57,000, and then a good number of pets spread out. And as you can see, we got a bunch of them 23 days ago, or with 23 days remaining, so that's a week ago. Definitely, I see typically very streaky sales. Someone will buy out a bunch of battle pets, but 98,000, that's a very good result for even for a 2-week period. So very happy about that. Hammer, a couple of battle pets spread out a little bit, 27,000. That's pretty good. So yeah, nice little bunch of sales there. Emerald Dream, slightly lower end of the pool with 18,700 gold. Still nothing to scoff at, but nothing to be ultra happy about either. Then Les Sentinelles. Well, this is a huge and big mailbox, but honestly, I looked at the price and I wasn't that happy. Gusting Grimoire is worth a lot. I think my settings for very expensive battle pets might be a little bit off. I think these should be posted for a little bit more than what I sold it for. But I'm fairly certain that my minimum shopping or minimum posting price is higher than my maximum shopping price, like at any given point of time. I might have paid more for this in the past. I don't know where I bought it. Either way, it's 300k gold. That's very it's a big mailbox. Mark Theridon, 4 battle pets, all within the last 4 days, but that's 29,000 gold. So that's pretty good for 4 battle pets. The Shatar, of course, one of my favorite battle pet flipping realms in general. And a pretty good mailbox this time around as well. 54,000 to Series Bumblebee and Snowball Run being the highlights. But 54k is very good. On Twilights Hammer, this was some interesting sales. What is going on with these viridescent pigments? I've just had these since BFA and been posting them at, like, I don't even know what settings I'm using. 53,000 for 122 viridescent pigments seems crazy to me, but hey, I'll take that. I'll take that every day of the week. It needs to a pretty good mailbox. Then we sold a couple of battle pets, some monolite ore. But yeah, that viridescent pigment, man, what is going on? Just super happy about that. Then we have the material flipping realms, and they are juicy this week. Twisting Nether, 77,000. I spent some gold. Well, I don't remember if it was last week or the week before, but we made a bunch of sales. We can see that they were a little bit more consistent the last week. Interestingly, I was on vacation, but I had my laptop, so I would often repost it at night when the kids were asleep. 77,000, very good for this realm. That's I was at 40,000 gold. Now we're back at 110,000. We can keep reinvesting if we want to. And then Ravencrest, man, 114,000 gold. This was great. I do know I lost gold in the Spirits of War because I bought those on stream for actually more than I sold them for. But I had a bunch of others that I'd bought in the past for a much lower price, and I use average buy in my pricing, so definitely you should change to smart average buy. But then we sold a bunch of Fell Slates and Frenzied Fangtooth. I had those forever, so apparently I sold them for more than that my average purchase price back in BFA or Legion or whenever these were irrelevant material. Very happy. Volatile Life, yeah, just very nice. 114k over a 2-week period is fantastic for Ravencrest. So just loving this result. Then Stormscale, which doesn't fit anywhere. We sold a single battered hilt. I bought this for 20,000 or 12,000. I don't remember. Either way, less than what I sold it for during the Shadowlands pre-patch. So nice to get some profit in. Sylvanas, Man, my Sylvanas mailboxes are sad to look at this week. Not the overall numbers are great, but the bonus ID systems, Blizzard has changed the bonus IDs again, which means that I have to re-add all of the Shadow Steel. I restocked a bunch of 262 gear, but I didn't make sure that they were all in the right group. And as you can see, we have multiple sales for like less than 1,000 gold, which means I'm losing a lot of money. So that was a lot of very, very painful sales. But then, of course, the Abyssal Fragments. 16 Abyssal Fragments for 152,000 gold. I paid 2,000 gold for these at the end of BF8, selling them for 10,000 each today. That's some banging profits, so very happy about that. And a couple of rank 7s. And then a couple of pieces that I actually sold for a profit relative to what I paid for them. For these 262 pieces, so we did get a couple of 7,000, 9,000 gold sales, so it wasn't all bad, but man, it hurts looking at these sales. I fixed it now, but when I looked through this and I was like, oh no, I screwed up. Well, it happens to me as well. I literally lost probably 50, 60, 70, 80,000 here by selling it for these low prices. So that's painful. And then lastly, we have Draenor. If we start with the 262 gear, we brought in 383,000 gold. And you can see that there's a couple of painful 600 gold sales. I did the same mistake on this realm. Yeah, they're all in the group now, but that was a little bit... But on the plus side, prices are pretty high still on some of the pieces, selling for 12,000, 10,000 still for the right stat variants. I did a huge restocking just yesterday, so that's very nice. Speed gear, 171,000. Still getting huge margins on speed gear. Very different from slot to slot, but great market from a profit perspective. Lastly, the legendaries. The prices are gone, man. 500k for a 2-week period. This is just, and all the prices are below 20,000 pretty much. Just, I did a huge restocking yesterday. I'm not sure if I should even bother. I'm getting good sales numbers, but my profit is like 1,000 gold per item or something. It's very, very low. Super low value market right now on high pop realms. It might be better on lower pop realms, but yeah, at least we're still making gold. And then we have the big finale, looking at the overall numbers. Things that stand out, number one, like Draenor sales are in the blue. I didn't restock the markets that actually bring in profit this week. Well, I did, but I did that yesterday. I did a big restocking session, which is probably also why I ended up losing gold this week. I'm honestly not 100% sure if this is correct with TSM tracking gold across my 2 accounts, but whatever. It's close enough. 1 million gold in sales, down 800k from the last 2-week period. That's a little bit disappointing, but it's fine. At least we're still making gold. Definitely want to bring up the sales on the 262 gear, so I did do some restocking there, and hopefully reposting a little more often as well. So yeah, but my other realms banging, absolutely fantastic. This week 1.1 million across all my other realms. Yeah, a couple of very cool sales. Sylvanas, the Abyssal Fragments, that was just a fantastic investment. The Viridescent Pigments on Twilights Hammer, what? And then the Gusting Grimoire, which probably I think was a little bit low, but whatever. So we do end up the week with 658k in increased gold, getting close to 87 million, getting close to 90 million. But yeah, it's edging, it's going slow, 658k and profit over a 2-week period is obviously means that this number is going to take a while to bring this up to 100 million. Either way, still making progress, still getting good sales, definitely getting good sales on my other realms. I think I reposted a little bit more often than I usually do during the last week, so that paid off handsomely with higher general numbers. Like we crushed last 2-week period, we had 800k on my off realms. This week we had 1.1, so 300k more. That's very good. Let's see if we can push it on next week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.